Yesterday, I let Mr. Triumph answer all my questions, and came out to be a really great day yesterday. And it was a choice. It was definitely a choice yesterday. So, page 21 is where I pick up. Let the master thought, I will succeed, dominate your thinking process. Remind yourself regularly that you are better than you think you are. Select for special study the most successful and the most unsuccessful person you know. Then, as the book unfolds, observe how closely your successful friend adheres to the success principles. Notice also how studying the two extremes will help you see the unmistakable wisdom of following the truths outlined in this book. All the excuses made by the mediocre fellow could be, but aren't made by the successful person. Like any disease, excusitis gets worse if it isn't treated properly. 3 out of 4 people who are sick right now would be well if they had learned how to handle their emotions. The right attitude and one arm will beat the wrong attitude and 2 arms every time. Refuse to talk about your health. Refuse to worry about your health. Be genuinely grateful that your health is as good as it is. It's better to wear out than rust out. The thinking that guides your intelligence is much more important than how much intelligence you may have. Einstein taught us a big lesson. He felt it was more important to use your mind to think than to use it as a warehouse for facts. What I want around me, he continued, are people who can solve problems, who can think up ideas, people who can dream and then develop the dream into a practical application. An idea man can make money with me. A fact man can't. Never underestimate your own intelligence and never overestimate the intelligence of others. Develop an I'm winning attitude. Put your intelligence to creative, positive use. Use it to find ways to win, not to prove how you'll lose. Am I using my mental ability to make history, or am I using it to merely record history made by others? A boy became a man when he proved he could do the work of a man. His number of birthdays had nothing to do with it. Most fear today is psychological. Worry, tension, embarrassment, panic all stem from mismanaged negative imagination. If a physician discovers you have an infection in some part of your body, he doesn't stop there. He proceeds with treatment to cure the infection. On more than one occasion, I saw young men accidentally pushed off the board when diving. The result, fear defeated. Action cures fear. Indecision, postponement, on the other hand, fertilize fear. So write this down somewhere. Action cures fear. Action does cure fear. Put the action principle to work. Next time you experience a big fear or a little fear, steady yourself. Then search for an answer to this question. What kind of action can I take to conquer my fear? Isolate your fear, then take appropriate action. Turn your attention to helping to relieve the fear of others. Pray. Make sure that what you plan to do is right, then do it. No one ever does anything worthwhile for which he or she is not criticized. Isolate your fear, pin it down, determine exactly what you are afraid of, then take action. There is some kind of action for any kind of fear. And remember, hesitation only enlarges and magnifies fear. Take action promptly, be decisive. Confident, successful people don't give it another thought. Successful people specialize in putting positive thoughts into their memory banks. Negative thoughts produce needless wear and tear on your mental motor. They create worry, frustration, and fear of inferiority. Here is an excellent plan. Just before you go to sleep, deposit good thoughts in your memory bank. Count your blessings. Recall the many good things you have to be thankful for. Your wife, your husband, your children, your friends, your health. Recall the good things you saw people do today. Recall your little victories and accomplishments. Go over the reasons why you are glad to be alive. Destroy their negative thoughts before those thoughts become mental monsters. Each day I ask her to think and write down 3 specific reasons she has to be happy. So when you meet another person, make it a policy to think, we're just 2 important people sitting down to discuss something of mutual interest and benefit. Underneath, he's probably a very nice guy. Most folks are. Do what's right and keep your confidence. That's thinking yourself to success. To think confidently, act confidently. You can't act devoted for a very long time without feeling devoted. You actually feel more like smiling if you make yourself smile. Smile. Great. That's for today. See you tomorrow.